name is Dr. Sarah Skelton, and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. June is PTSD National Awareness Month. So I wanted to just talk a little bit about what is PTSD. PTSD is a clinical term that stands for post-traumatic stress disorder. What I would like to say is that many of us have experienced traumatic events throughout our life. However, that doesn't mean that everybody has PTSD or that everybody will even experience symptoms. Trauma can be a very unique experience, and people will go through it in different ways that are unique and individual to them. Sometimes people do have symptoms that might include things like nightmares, avoidance, increased heart rate, hypervigilance, being nervous when loud noises happen. If you experience some of those symptoms, I encourage you to get help. I encourage you to get support. Help and support can come in many different forms. It can be professional help from a therapist like me, or it could be help from your family, your support system. Could be in the form of physical exercise. Could be in the form of just nutritious eating. I would encourage you to work with other people so that you can see what would work for you. Typically, when people end up reaching out for help, it's when they have realized that these symptoms are getting in the way of their normal day-to-day functioning. So if you find that these symptoms are impacting your social, work, academic, family and friend relationships, then it might be time to get a professional involved. However, just because you've experienced a trauma doesn't mean that you'll have this disorder for life. It doesn't mean that you won't be able to grow. It doesn't mean that you'll always experience these symptoms. In fact, many people experience growth after a trauma. There's even a word for it. It's called post-traumatic growth syndrome. This is where when people have experienced a trauma and they've been able to grow after the trauma so that their spiritual, emotional, and cognitive ways of thinking have been so shaken by the trauma that they really just come out of it as a stronger person. I would like to say that if you have experienced a trauma, there's hope, there's light, and there's support forward. Please reach out if you need help, and I encourage you to get your friends, family, and professionals involved. And know that there's growth afterwards. Thank you so much, and I hope you found this message helpful.